What is going on, you guys? This is Tech HD bringing you guys a brand new review video. In this review video, we're going to be talking about the Turtle Beach Headset Audio Controller Plus Xbox One adapter. Now, this is a very small, compact little device, but it has a lot of cool features into it. So we're going to be going through the cons, the pros, the performance, the quality, and even the packaging into it. So let's get this video started. So the first thing that we're going to be reviewing is the packaging. Now, before I get into the packaging, I just want to let you guys know that I made an unboxing video of this, so I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can go check that out. But right away in the packaging, we can see that it is a very white, very simple type of packaging, very simple, which is sometimes the best. So it's very simple, it doesn't really come with that much things, just comes with the adapter and micro USB, so you guys could update the adapter as well. And that's about it in a quick start guide for all the cool little features into it. So honestly, the package, as you can see right here, very cool, very simple, very nice. Comes with a little bit of information, that's about it. See right there? So the packaging is actually very cool, very simple, and usually simple is the best. So the next thing that we are going to be reviewing is the appearance on the product. Now, pretty much is a small little adapter right here. It is all hard plastic and a little bit of rubber in the front for the button features, but that's pretty much it. The pretty much appearance is all black, nice stealthy black style, which honestly really looks cool. So if you scratch pretty much the device itself, it won't really show that much of it. Like, you can see very little marks on it, but if you get really close to it, you can actually see it, but not that much. So like from a distance, it's like you can barely even see it. So pretty much black is nice. Now if you have it like a white type of thing, if this was all white with white rubbers, you will see stain marks, grease type of things. Like if your hands are very greasy, or like something on your hands and you get it on it, like some black things or certain things like that, pretty much it will be very noticeable for it. Now for black, like the all black style, you can barely see it. It looks really cool, and pretty much it's pretty clean in a way. Now in the front is all rubber for the buttons as well, and looking at to it, you can see the master volume, the game and chat volume. You can see the mute button, the mute feature, also known as the mic monitoring. If you long press that, you can see the superhuman hearing, and you can also see the game presets and the mic presets, and the 3.5mm input, and also the input for the Xbox One. So that's pretty much the appearance on the adapter. So basically, coming to the quality of the product, you can see right here, it is a hard plastic once again, and also rubber. So it's pretty durable. If you drop it, if you throw it or anything like that, it's not really gonna break. The only thing that might break is these little tips over here to secure, to hook up to the Xbox One. I don't see that as that much of a big deal, because it does have the little notch right here that will lock on to the back of your Xbox One controller. So these things, I don't see that much of a big deal of it. Now, pretty much the quality of it is actually pretty durable. Like if I were to throw it right now, it would not break. Like honestly, it would pretty much be stable, things like that. Now also, I forgot to mention that the superhuman hearing and the mute feature also is a LED indicator lights, so it will pretty much light up to show you guys that it is active if you are muted and if the superhuman feature is on. And everything else is pretty much noise, so like if you're using your headphones, things like that, if you press it, it will do like little beep noises when you get to the maximum of either game chat, max volume, party chat, etc. Also for the mic and game presets. So one preset will be bass, another one will be treble, another one will be both bass and treble, and then the other one will be voice enhancer. So that is a really cool feature for the game. Now pretty much the voice one, it'll be specific for the type of room you're in. If you're in a quiet room, it'll be one beep. The second one will be in the medium beep, like a little bit of a noisy type of beep area. But if you're in a loud room, you have that third beep, and pretty much it will isolate that type of room, so it can only hear you and not the background noise of a fucking party or anything like that. Now also the mic monitoring, if you hold it completely, it'll have the mic monitoring on low to high. So that's also a really cool feature, all in one little tiny device, compared to the regular Xbox One adapter. This one has a lot more features and it's pretty much the same size. So that is really cool. That is the quality of this adapter. So basically, coming to the performance of this adapter is actually really cool. It actually shocked me because I didn't think that this will actually be really good, but it actually really is. I'm actually pretty shocked because I've been using this for a very not that long, like ever since I made the unboxing video, which was like, I don't know, like a month or a month and a half ago. So pretty much since that time I've been using my headset, I've been using my Astro A40s, and I've been paying attention to the performance of this, and it's actually really good. Now, playing an FPS game like Call of Duty, you have to very focus on those footsteps or those exo movements, and with this hooked up to my A40s, it's actually really cool. So I could actually hear all the footsteps and all the exo movement, especially when I have the superhuman hearing on. It like isolates everything. It lowers the background noises and it focuses on the footsteps and gunshots and things like that. So it's actually a really cool feature, and the performance wise is amazing. Like you could hear footstep like literally like 30 feet behind you, and you could hear somebody using that exo movement really far away from you. You could hear gunshots all across to the other side of the freaking map. So it's actually really cool. The performance wise actually really shocked me. I didn't think that, comparing it to a Astro mix amp or anything like that, I didn't think it would like compare at all to this little device. But actually, this little device is actually very cool. It's very close to the mix amp itself, and having a lot of features in this is actually really cool. So like the mix amp, the Astro A40 mix amp with versus this little adapter, it's actually very tight. Like it's actually like really close, and it's actually very shocking. So the performance wise is actually really cool. So coming to the pros of this adapter is actually really cool. So pretty much comparing this to a regular Xbox One adapter to the Turtle Beach ones is actually very similar. So basically they both have a volume type of feature. They have a both up and down volume maximum feature, and they also have the game and chat preset. They also have a mute mic. Now that's what they both have. Now what this one doesn't have to compared to this one is it has a superhuman hearing, so it will isolate the background noise and bring up like footsteps, gunshots, grenade, all those types of things. It also has a mic monitoring, so for those people like me that love mic monitoring, that like to pretty much play at night for a very long time, and they want to pretty much monitor their own voice to see if they're yelling too loud or anything like that, you can monitor it, put it on low or put it on high, or you could just turn it off for those people that don't like it. It also has some presets like game presets and mic presets. So if you love a lot of bass, they have that feature. If you love a lot of tremble, they have that feature. If you love both, they have that. If you love voice enhancer, they also have that. Now same thing for the mic preset. If you're in a quiet area, you could put that preset so you could be pretty much loud, so it won't like pretty much isolate your voice or anything like that. If you're in a normal room, like not that quiet, not that loud type of thing, it has that type of preset as well. If you're in a very loud, noisy background partying type of room, it also has that preset, so when you put that on, it will cancel out all that background noise and focus on just your voice, so that your friends, so that your players, your teammates will not be bugging out on you, being like, yo, turn off that music, turn off that party or anything like that, pretty much. So the features is actually really cool, and it has a lot of features. Now one very minor type of pro about this is the clickability. It's either a pro or a con for personal preference. To me, it's kind of a pro because the clickability on this is a little bit low. It's a little bit high, a little bit low. This one as well is a little bit higher. Like you can pretty much hear it comparing to this. So I'm gonna be pressing the volume up and down on this, and then this one, you can hear a little bit of the difference. If the microphone actually caught it, you can actually hear a bit of a difference. So this one is a little bit louder compared to the regular Xbox One adapter, just to let you guys know about that. But those are the pros on the Turtle Beach adapter. So coming to the cons of this, pretty much there's not that many cons on this. They're very minor, like the little scratch marks or anything like that. It's not that big of a deal. Now, one con that I've actually noticed that's actually affected me in gaming is pretty much the size on the adapter. Now, pretty much I got, oops, I dropped it. Pretty much I got the Xbox One regular adapter, and then here I got my Turtle Beach one. Now, you can see a huge difference between size-wise, and coming to the side as well, you can see a huge difference. Now, pretty much that notch right here, and this, and the bottom part where my other fingers are, that's the huge difference. Now, pretty much I play on the SCUF controller right here, and you can see the paddles right there, and you can see that notch where it clicks on. Now, if I were to put my regular Xbox One adapter, I'll be able to use it perfectly just by hearing it perfectly. Now, if I were to put my Turtle Beach ones, like right here, basically the paddles go above the adapter, so you can't even be able to click it. So that's the bad side. So basically, if I were to be using this controller with the adapter, I'm gonna be pretty much getting out of my comfort zone, not be using the paddles, be going back to using the buttons pretty much. So that's a huge con for me, for those of you guys that are playing on the SCUF controller. That's the only con that I pretty much saw in experiencing with the adapter. Anything else, not that big of a deal. So pretty much my overall review on the Turtle Beach Xbox One adapter is very well. Now, pretty much on the packaging wise, I give this a solid 10 because the packaging wise is very simple, very cool. I honestly love it. It goes straight to the point and is honestly great. Now, pretty much the appearance wise on this, I also give a solid 10 because it's nice, it's matte black, it has a little bit of rubber, so you know where you're actually clicking, things like that. If it was white or any other color, you would see the scratch marks, all those types of things, and you'll be able to see that it is used a lot. Now, with this, very nice, very good choice of color wise, so I give it a solid 10. Quality wise as well, I give it a 9.5. Pretty much I give it a 9.5 because of that one little feature. The size compared to the Xbox One is honestly too large for a SCUF controller wise. So for those of you people that are using a paddle for SCUF, you're not going to be able to use this little adapter for it, sadly. Now, pretty much for the performance wise, I also give it a solid 10 because of the way that you hear it and all those types of things. You hear footsteps, you hear gunshots, you hear grenades, you hear the exo movement and FPS Call of Duty gameplay. Pretty much you can hear everything behind you using that superhuman hearing feature. It's actually really cool, so that's why I give it a solid 10. Now, my overall review, because of the pros and the cons, I would give it a straight solid 9. Pretty much a solid 9. It would be a 10 if I were to be able to if I was able to use the SCUF paddles, but sadly I can't, so I'm gonna give it a solid 9. So that is pretty much the review on the Turtle Beach Audio Controller Plus Xbox One adapter. Wow, that was a mouthful. That's what she said. Hope you guys enjoyed the review video. Please let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this, if you do own one of this. So anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. As always, this is Tech HD, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.